Now, they teach you how to become a person, really. Because, children are very overprotected now in lots of ways. We're very nervous about them. People go, oh, don't go outside! Or inside! Get into the cupboard with some spinach. And when I was a child, they'd kick you out of the house and you weren't expected to come back till there were bats. And so children are I think they're neurotic now. They're scared, They go, toast! And if you have friends who don't have kids, they can sound very naive. You're single friends without children, or just people without children, because they ask you stupid things. Like, what did you do at the weekend? As you try to distinguish one moment from any other in the blur of screams, stains, and tears that made up Saturday and Sunday, they will tell you what they did, which is all they ever wanted to do in the first place. We went to that really cool place, the one you haven't heard of? Yeah, they make their own tomatoes out of vodka. It was great. And then we walked along the canal. We hired one of those hop-on, hop-off hot air balloons, just so in case we got bored walking, we could get in the balloon for a bit and then we could walk for a bit. And then, I think we saw a French double bill of old movies, which reminded us we hadn't had sex in about half an hour, so we did again. And then we went and we did that, we're both in a band. Yeah, it's doing really well. It's called Black Yogurt. We did this sort of lunchtime gig. And in that really, really cool place, the cellar that's above the building. It's called Umlaut. Well, it's not called Umlaut, it's just two dots over a U that isn't there. And then we saw loads of people from all over the world and saw several art galleries and went to about 5 operas and some production of ballet. It was really good. I think I was in it. And then we had sex again and then we just ended the evening with some of that, Japanese pizza. It's on stilts. It's really nice. And then it comes back to you what you did. You go, oh yeah, I remember. I scraped hardened Weetabix off a kitchen tabletop for 2.5 hours, and then I tried to have a shit. It didn't quite work out, but there's a window on Wednesday, I think. You should come round, we'll make an evening of it. But before any of that can happen, the couple get a chance to celebrate their togetherness in the new life if they've chosen to be together. And one of the big ways people do that is by torturing each other with the English language, because it's cheap and available, or indeed any language that they know how to speak. And people will kill you over time. They will shave out every last morsel of fun in you with little harmless sounding phrases that people use every day. Like, be realistic. Can't you just for half a second be realistic? Now what that means is see reality my way or die. Which is why you end up in a warehouse choosing a toilet for the entire weekend. And nobody ever said to anybody, be realistic, let me oil you. Sometimes it's just, insulting. It's all sex with you, isn't it? Hey? No, it's not. No, I resent that. Sometimes I want a snack during. And sometimes it is fiendishly clever. Like, why are you in a bad mood? See, that's genius. You have to break that down to understand it. Somebody has said to you, why have you chosen to feel awful, thereby making me aware of you? Because I have no choice in the matter. And why do I continue to live with you, even though you're so gravely mentally ill, and I don't get any government money? First thing in the morning, when nobody should be speaking, my wife says things like, you look terrible. What? Am I sick? No, you just look old and terrible. Morning. That's an awful thing to say to somebody. It's because I care about you. Don't say hello to the children, you'll frighten them. Sort yourself out upstairs. But you get to say really good things as well, like, the phrases that would just have died out otherwise, like, how dare you? Straight from Victorian theatre. People love talking like that. They feel 12 feet tall. How dare you? Running home from work to find the other person and go, where are you? I know you're here, so there you are. How dare you? What the fuck do you mean, how dare I? Have you got a ray gun in your pocket or something? Shut up. My favourite one is, I know what you're thinking. Oh, do you? Do you really? Well done. I know what you're thinking too. I know what everybody's thinking. They're thinking I'd like to be lying face down in a cushion with my mouth full of chocolate and something lovely happening to my lower half. Do you want your prize now or later? But there is something going on right now in the world, which means that I think, guys are changing. Men. Now, they don't want, basically, there's loads of it here. I've noticed loads of it in this country. And there's loads of it where I live. And you look at them, and it just hit me one day very forcefully. They don't want to grow up, because they're wearing children's clothes. You see loads of guys, and they're in their 30s and 40s, shuffling around in T-shirts with, Zap or Pow or whatever on it. And they've got ambiguous length trousers. They're not shorts, they're not trousers, they're just these things that say, I don't want an executive position anytime soon, okay? I'm having a milkshake for about the next 10 years, stay the fuck away from me. And they hang around together with another guy, and they're not romantically involved. And they stay inside, these are men, remember, inside the house, playing video games. I think this is amazing. You know what I mean, bip bip. Bip bip, I don't understand the names of but world of bip. Bip bip bip. Milkshake, bip. Zap, bip 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 bip. A few generations ago at this age, they would have been dead by now. And they're going, Pip, dude, you got more pips than me. I am so gay. So, women are having children much later. Do you know the average age of a woman having a child in this country? Do you? 89 years old. That's right. Waiting for these fucks to grow up. Because what have they got to pass on to their children? Apart from watch out for the snakes on level 6. What is the... Oh, bloody... Right. I have to go now so that you can go and have something. Do you want something? Yeah, friend, yeah. All right, then. Go and have something. I'll see you shortly. Thank you, bye.